I'm going to say something crazy, and some of you guys might not like it, but I think Donald Trump should bring back slavery. Should bring back slavery. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Because when I'm a slave, I'm just a servant. And when you are free and you're living in wickedness, then you're perishing. And so which one you rather have it? I'd rather be saved, and I'd rather be a slave and be a servant than to perish. Because when you're free, if you're not doing the will of God, if you're not doing the will of God, if you're not living in the spirit of God, then you're already perishing. But if you're a slave and you're a servant, there's some hope there. And there's nothing wrong with being free. I want you to be free. But why use your freedom to do wickedness? Why take your freedom to not live in the spirit of God and not live in righteousness? Because when you're free, what are you doing? You asking for a golden calf. Why are you asking for a golden calf when God has freed you? Freed us so we can live in righteousness, live in the spirit, so we won't be slaves. So we won't be slaves. When he freed us, he gave us his spirit and not want the things of the world. What are you doing with your freedom? Are you trying to be like your slave master? If your slave master is wicked, why do you want to be like your slave master? So I don't mind being a servant under my slave master. So I don't mind going back to slavery. If my slave master is wicked, so be it. But I'm a servant. So if being a slave is going to keep me from wickedness, because you're free, you ain't producing righteousness, you're doing wickedness. So let's bring back slavery so my people can be saved. I'd rather my people to be saved than to perish. I want my people to be saved than rather perish. I don't want to perish. I want to be saved. But if slavery is what it takes for my people to be saved and to recognize what the righteousness of God is, living in the spirit of God. Sometimes when we as children, we got to get knocked on our head because we hard-headed. And sometimes we need whippings. And sometimes you got to spank your child when he's acting up. So if I'm acting up, time to bring back slavery. Time to bring back slavery. I'd rather for myself to be in slavery, I'd rather for my people to be in slavery than to perish. So I say, yes, Donald Trump should bring back slavery, because it is a shame when you don't know the difference between righteousness and wickedness. You understand the difference between righteous living and wickedness, then there's a problem. There's a problem.